Hello, my name is Chevalier, and welcome back to another episode of EU4 Emperor, the Baltic Crusaders series here, and yeah, we're still continuing on with our war against Poland, which they declared, and they are certainly failing in it, because they still have a decent army, currently sieging down one of our provinces back and one of the enemy force here, which we do intend taking, and the enemy isn't quite willing to take peace deals. Yeah, but we'll get there eventually. With its spy network in here, that siege is not going to last for long. Neither one of them, actually. Oh, and our allies have engaged a Polish army here. Can they get reinforcements there? Yes, they can. And the Dishmartian and Bohemians are marching in there. They do have the terrain advantage, the Polish that is. So they did kill a fair bit more of our side than them, but it's alright. We won the battle in the end, and now they're going to attack wipe that 1,000 men there. They are sending in reinforcements, but not in time. And now Brandenburg is fighting in defensive terrain against the Lithuanians, who do not have very high Miltech. Well, they're only one level behind. But that one level can mean a lot, especially when it gives tactics. I'm about to get 2 more force siege down here. Not quite yet, by the looks of it. I'm going to extend the loan because we'll have to be taking another loan soon anyway. Okay, I'm going to say... Ooh, just won that siege. Right, well, you can go to Uda, you can go to Preslauja. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these anywhere near correctly, but I'll give it a shot, alright. We should not risk the ire of the church. We do intend to stay as Catholic. As Poland... Oh, they're still trying to siege down there. It is a bold move from their side. We'll go to Vilnius. Would they accept the peace deal yet? No, it's quite expensive for them, so I don't blame them particularly. That would give us a nice bit of land here. Oh, and Brandenburg is sieging down Smolensk. Also, there's going to be a bit of a revolt in Novgorod soon, so we may need to send this army over there. Yep. Luckily I did spot it in time. Well, a bit too late I suppose, but I did spot... Ooh! We are the Papal Controller. Now, what can we pick as the Golden Ball? Career power cost, absolutism, drill... Let's see, institution spread, development cost and tolerance of heathens. Honestly, I'm going to take that one. I'm going to use the things a little bit quicker. Okay, Lübeck has been sieged or pieced out from the war, but that's alright. Now we can get the admin tech. I will take that, yeah. Okay, Lübeck is no longer... ooh. But we're going to increase our missionary strength, which is going to help us start converting some of the Orthodox provinces here. Right, I have a feeling that Poland might not like this peace deal quite yet. What if I don't take that one? They would accept that. Okay, well that's not a terrible borders either, so I'm going to take that. It gives us a fair bit of cash, so we can start paying off some of the loans again. Because we have plenty. Also, we can disband that army, so that's going to be a bit less of an upkeep. Now the problem is, we are almost full at governing capacity. Of course, going over the limit is not terrible. There are some penalties, but it's quite manageable most of the time. Right, so at this point, I think... What's the conquest of Casus Belli? Surprise, surprise. Could we get an advisor? Not really. We can certainly put down some of the forts here. I'm actually going to disband this fort entirely. Leave these 2 forts on, that fort on. These 2 can be put down. We can probably disband the fort over here, because we don't need 3 forts over here. That would be a 4th highway. You, generally speaking, don't want those. Right, I could increase the size of this army. I'm gonna buy 1 set of knights here, and since we have a lot of points, how about we start claiming more Lithuanian lands here? Uh-oh. Brandenburg did not join, Dishmarschen did not join. We're a bit low on manpower, so how... they got 40,000 men. Bohemia is helping us. Although I'm not sure if they can reach us, is the problem. Probably not directly. Oh, and this fleet needs to return home. You get to Königsberg. Okay, it's gonna take a little while. I can probably get... I'm gonna pull back to there. I'm gonna pull the... Actually, I can probably cancel that one, actually. And build it in a bit safer place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a knight and 2 infantry here. That's gonna be 20,000 men army. It's not huge, but it might suffice. Also, could I... Table actions. Excommunicate. Mecklenburg. No. Savoy, Naples. Landshut, Friesland. None of those are something that really interests me. Call for Crusade. Would be all those, but not really right now. Once I start going further into east, then I will probably call in some Crusades just to get the bonuses from there. I mean, we're a bit low on manpower. But if we can fight them in defensive battles, then we might win this. Although we may need to bring back the mercenary company that we just disbanded. Which is a bit less than ideal, but... Yeah, the Grand Company, we're gonna have to take a lot more loans. How much? Ooh, we've got 1,200 already. Take 3 more. Because at this point, I suppose it doesn't really matter. The Free Company is 6,000, Independent Army is 20,000, but that is a huge upkeep. Novgorod Company would be 5,000 men with a leader. Lithuanian Company is 8,000 men with a leader. Where's the... Oh, Grand Company cannot be hired by us until next year. Because that is not a bad one. Independent Cossack Company costs a lot. But with the 5 extra cavalry, that wouldn't really be a sieging army, to be fair, but it would help in the fight. And there's the Novgorod Company, which could help a little bit sieging down. It's not a huge boon, to be fair. Or Independent Army, 20,000 men. That price tag is huge. Maybe I should just wait for this one to be available again, so we need to wait until next year. Now, it's probably going to take a while before the enemy armies reach here, so we do have time to regroup. Also, we do have the morale of armies advisor still. The enemy has a huge advantage in fleets, which means that they might be able to land troops. Now, we still got the good general, so that is our saving grace right now. And we might be able to get the Ep8, which gives us a bit infantry fire and a lot of cavalry shock, which... They'll... Oh, 7, 7, and 6. So Sweden is actually the weakest link of those right now. Have they even gotten any of the ideas? They got trade ideas and 1 offensive idea. Okay, so which one is the offensive level 1? Land leader shock. Okay, so they will have decent generals. Do we have... Well, let's have a look. How good of a... Ooh, well, that's not a bad one. For secondary army. As soon as we can get the mercenaries, I mean, Yeah, I'm going to say for the Grand Company right now, that does mean that we won't have particularly much professionalism. We haven't had really time to drill the armies, and we've had to rely a lot on mercenaries lately, which is rather expensive. But when we have barely any options, then that's what we're gonna have to do. They are blockading us. What are they trying to take? They're trying to take Ursel. Okay, the Swedes are coming in. They got one shock over there. I think they might be trying to siege down Neva, then go to Novgorod. So we're going to be in Luki, which is... Oh, they're going to Novgorod directly. We might be able to beat down that army before they bring in reinforcements. If we can do that, then we can pull back... Oh, Bohemia has brought in their armies. Excellent. So the numbers are a bit more even. And we can probably hold on until we get the mercenaries. Yeah, you're not running away. River crossing penalty and the terrain +5 shock. Yeah, that's a bit rough. That's a stack wipe rough. We pull back. Let them go to Novgorod again. Regroup a little bit. Oh, actually, I'm gonna allow the Bohemians to attach here if they want to. Let's see if the Denmark army is going... Oh yeah, they're going to Novgorod. Reinforced for another month, I think. I'm gonna let them, you know, lose a little bit at manpower to the attrition there. Let's see, and we should be getting up to full manpower in the army now. In theory, at least. And they still only got one shock only. Oh, they are sending in reinforcements though. It's going to be a large battle here. We'll have the defensive bonuses and all that. And we can probably beat down this army pretty bad before they even get reinforcements there. Now they got the reinforcements. But the center should be falling. Yep. We won that battle. We took a lot of casualties again. We can pull back. Start coring some of the lands here. Okay, so let's have a look at the armies that the enemy has. They still have 32,000. I can get back to 20,000. Just barely. I mean, once I get the reinforcements... Oh, ooh. Well, Bohemia has a decent bit of armies here, so it's not that bad. On the other hand, that was the majority of the armies in rapid succession just beaten down, so we can probably move in to assist the Bohemian sieging down. They got a pretty good siege leader, so I'm going to let them do the sieging there. If they are attacked by the enemy, we will send reinforcements. We'll have 30,000 men at least fighting there. Of course, this might take a while to be sieged down. In the meanwhile, let me actually quickly crack more claims here with the remaining points. We can cancel that spy network right now, and we can start building spy network in Denmark. Of course, it doesn't affect the sieging speed of Bohemia, but once we need to start sieging, then it's going to be making better. Of course, while we're fighting this war, Muscovy is likely going to attack us. Sooner rather than later. We need to get more allies. Of course, I don't think we can get allies while we are fighting a war. But Brenda would like to ally us at some point again. And there's Hamburg, Dietmarschen, Wolgast, Oldenburg, Brabant, Ansbach, Silly, and Cologne Hesse. Okay, there's a lot of miners in HRE that would like to ally me, but that's not really an option right now. Poland hates us, which is not a surprise. We did take a fair bit of their land there. But yeah, what I think is... Hold on, is this... Oh, that's part of the same state there. Alright then. I'm gonna extend the loans. I cannot afford paying them quite yet. Can we get the... Hold on. Grand Company, we cannot do that until June. Alright then. And it's going to be rather expensive, but I think we have enough cash reserves to do that. Ooh, uh-huh. We can take the prestige right now. And we can take the manpower recovery speed. We could spend money to get more influence, but I don't think I'm going to bother with that. So I wonder, is there... Well, I'm not the Pope, so I cannot slow down the Reform desire. I mean, the Reformation is already fired, and once it goes above a certain point, you can't even do anything about it. We'll let them lock in. I'm going to move in. I have 30,000 men. They'll probably be sending in reinforcements as well, so it's not going to be entirely easy. Oh, we got the river crossing penalty now as well. Oh, lovely. We're not using my general. My troops are doing a good job, though. So there's that. Get more devotion, please. Oh, they're still sending in troops. Okay, can we consolidate the regiments at least? So the regiments that we have there will fight a little bit better. Do that again because we just got reinforcements. There we go, that's a sack wipe. And Viborg is bound to fall soon. We'll probably start coring more provinces to get our income a little bit higher. Speaking of which, it's already October. Oh, there's Estonian separatists are potentially firing. Is that because Walkshosen probably does do something for that? And does this increase unrest? Yeah, it does. Because once we start coring provinces, that's going to be even easier to ignore. But at this point, we should be getting the Grand Company, which we can technically use to beat down the rebellion if need be. They are a bit expensive for that sort of stuff, but better than nothing. And Zeetham, you're going to be, as our magnificent heir, you're going to be doing that work, and we do need to siege down this one. We got plenty of cannons, we got pretty good siege leader, and there's still plenty of defenders, unfortunately. But yeah, this war is going to be a long and bloody one, so it's... Oh, hold on, why is Verden in this war? I suppose they're allied to Denmark or something. Yeah, they're allied there. Alright then. Bohemia's probably going to go there. I'm going to keep my armies close by. We're taking a huge attrition there. Could we win this siege, please? No? Okay. Right, I think I'm gonna wait for this so I can take the Mill Tech 8. Because any bonuses in battle is gonna be very useful. Now, to be fair, the enemies... Oh, they still got 40,000 men. If we have a look... Oh, we won the siege. Now, we are out of manpower. Denmark, Sweden, Norway all have a fair bit of manpower, but their armies are not all that huge. Right, I'm going to keep my troops here for the time being. Consolidate the regiments. Okay, and that is not being unseized by a fort. A little bit unfortunate. But we are taking a lot of loans in these wars, which is not great. We don't have an economy to keep fighting this big wars. I'll send you to... No, I'm gonna have to extend the loans. You're going to Newlands, I'm gonna send you to Savalax. But yeah, I have a feeling that we will win this. I mean, unless they start landing troops at Ursel, which I doubt is going to happen. There's not much they can do. I'll keep this army as a bit of a reserve here, because it is very low on manpower. Whereas the mercenaries can keep on going for a while. Oh, our army reformer has died. Alright, then can we get anything... Reinforced speed? No, there's no really good options here right now. And we can't actually seize land because we're at war constantly. can't get across there. We don't have a fort over here, other than Viborg. But you can probably go to there, and you can go to Savalax. We'll keep shuffling the troops north a little bit. We're gonna have to basically siege down all of Sweden first before we get even close to Denmark. Unless we go through here, which... Ooh, Sweden has troops here. Denmark has troops there. Okay, time to send troops south. I'll give the mercenaries over here to siege down some of the enemy lands, but this army needs to go help Bohemia. Otherwise they'll siege down Prague. Go to Dobrin first, de-siege that one. Here we got that. Are they going... They're going to Österbotten, both of those. I'm going to go to Rovaniemi. Okay, they got 7,000 there, they got 27 there. Is that majority of the army? That is majority of the armies, not all of the armies, but a significant portion. The fact that we don't have good advisors, on the other hand, it does save us a lot of cash, but... Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to use the admin points. I don't want to get more unrested right now. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, yeah, that is pretty much all of their armies there. I'm gonna bring this army south as well. Because it clearly is needed there. Now, let's have a look. How many loans do we have? 18, up to 1900 ducats in debt. Oh, I think it's this point it's starting to start speeding up some of the great powers, don't you think? Muscovy hates us, Poland hates us. Timbers probably don't even know us. England, I don't think they like us. They don't hate us. I suppose we could start improving relations with them. If we could get them to pay off our loans, that'd be nice. Right, while we wait for the reinforcements to arrive from the north, which is going to take a while. Although, actually, did we have a general? I think that may have been in previous. No, we do have a general. A lot of maneuver, so we'll force march essentially the army south under a different ruler, or not different ruler, different general, which happens to be our ruler. Now, Bohemia, I am going to go in and help you. It's just going to take a while to gather up the troops and go de-siege both of those, or break the sieges rather. Ooh, that's getting rather hairy. It's grasslands, but don't have an option. They don't have a leader there, so we'll have an advantage on that. We're gonna break this siege. It might break that one as well. We got the morale advantage still. We got the discipline advantage, and we got definitely a better leader there. Okay, there we go. Now I wonder, I can probably wait for a month or two for the reinforcements now. Before we go and destroy that. Ooh, walls breached. That's not good. Okay, so, ooh. They seized down Stockholm. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Okay, let me go there. Can I catch them before they move out? Probably not. Nope. Promising trader. Ooh. Are they all moving out? Okay. Go and stack wide with that small army. Or at least slow them down enough and... yeah, well, we'll beat them. And we won the battle there. Our side took a bit more casualties than they did. Taking a fair bit of casualties there as well, but we did win both of those battles. Right, we're having a lot of workshops in those, so we do need to keep that artificially a little bit lower. And we could core another province. Getting that tech would not bring us the unbalanced research modifier, which is good. Now then, how is the war enthusiasm? Bohemia isn't very enthusiastic about this war anymore, but they've done an amazing job sieging down Sweden, which has brought in some armies back north. So they're probably trying to DC Stockholm or something. Yep, they're heading to Stockholm. But unfortunately, we are out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.